President of the General Assembly, Dennis Francis, welcome. Ambassador Manissa Rambali, Ambassador Lakshmi Puri, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and excellencies. My name is Ravi Batra, and I have the pleasure to serve as your Master of Ceremonies of this very special event at the UN. And thanks to dear Paula, President of ECOSOC, we have this chamber. Maybe next time, President of the General Assembly will seat us at the General Assembly. So first, let me just share the program with you, and then I'll interrupt my remarks to allow the President of the General Assembly to speak, because he just traveled 22 hours to be here out of respect for Lakshmi Puri. So we're going to have some remarks by a few special people who will ascend the dais.
Mr. Master of Ceremonies, my dear friend Ravi, and of course his dear wife, distinguished members seated at the head table, not the least of which, of course, is Dr. Lakshmi Puri, whom I first met almost 20 years ago, I think it was, as she was then Acting Director General of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development. This was, of course, in Geneva. And it was only a matter of months before I recognized the awesome professional that Dr. Puri was, and no doubt still is. We were in difficult days then. If you can take your minds back to 1998 and what was taking place in the global economy, when the great financial crash took place, and there was a lot of panic in the system. No one was lending money. The global economy was at risk of grinding to a halt. And UNCTAD was doing extraordinary analytical work to diagnose the problems, to examine what went wrong and why, and most importantly, to consider the implications for developing countries and on development. And that work was very ably led by Dr. Puri. I miss those days, actually. I miss them terribly. Now, Ravi often sends me invitations to all sorts of events, and as it happens most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, I'm overseas. But this one arrived, and when I opened it up, I saw that this was a celebration, really. A celebration. I like to consider this event as a celebration of a highly successful career of a distinguished international civil servant. And I opened it up. I did not notice, first of all, who the celebrant would be. I just knew it was an invitation from Ravi. But without thinking about it, I knew that I could not attend because, as it happened, I should not have been in New York today. I should be somewhere else, officially. But as the events have turned, it is necessary for me to come back to New York. And so here I am. When I opened up the invitation, I think it was yesterday, I discovered who the celebrant was. And so it was, to my great delight, I thought, well, I cannot not go and join in this celebration of Dr. Puri's long and distinguished career as, first of all, as an Indian diplomat, and of course, as an international civil servant. So here I am, most pleased to be here. All the very best to you for the future. Amazing. Amazing.
Master of Ceremonies, President of the General Assembly, our featured guest today, if I may say, Madame Puri, distinguished, I can't call you panelists because it's a different type of day today, distinguished members of the head table participating, excellencies, colleagues who have been already identified, but we're very happy for your presence, and invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to have all of you here today, and I am inspired by the words of the President of the General Assembly. He called this a celebration. And I think that's just exactly what it is. And I want to thank you, Madam President of ECOSOC, for allowing us to have this celebration. And today we honor, I believe, if I can say so, we honor a very special lady, and it's fitting that this moment is happening here in this space, a lady who is no stranger to this space. And simply, I want to join in welcoming all of you and to say that the Permanent Mission of St. Lucia is pleased and honored to join and share in organizing this event today, which is titled Civilizational Values and the UN, Women's Resilience and Empowerment. And every time I hear those words, I just think they're all one and the same. But that's just how I feel about these words. Today we feature a distinguished woman who really needs little introduction in this space. Her contribution speaks volumes and embodies the essence of resilience and empowerment. From my own vantage point, Madam Puri, I have admired your work and dedication as you have used your platform and made a career of seeking opportunities to support and empower women. Where I am from in the Caribbean, we say that you give the others a hand up, and you've done that in so many ways. So I congratulate you on that.
Excellencies, distinguished delegates, dear colleagues, I'm so happy to see the ECOSOC chamber full of recognition to Madame Puri's inspiration and work. I think it is important. I'm ending my presidency of the ECOSOC in 2 more days. Yeah, I'm doing. But you know, it's nice to see how we can feel of meaning the work that we are doing with our most important agendas, and I think gender equality is one of them. Last Friday we had in this same chamber at the first intergovernmental dialogue on care systems. So I think that we can do the difference, and I think Madame Puri is doing so with the book. No, so congratulations. So I'm really honored to address you today at this important event, reflecting on women's resilience and empowerment through the strength of literature. Literature and culture possess a transformative power that transcends borders and generations, shaping our understanding of the world and igniting movements for change. Through narratives like Mrs. Puri's novel, which vividly portrays the struggles and triumphs of women amidst historical upheaval, literature becomes a mirror reflecting societal challenges and aspirations. Such narratives not only preserve history, but also challenge norms, provoke thought, and inspire action. As we gather to reflect on women's rights and gender goals, it is crucial to acknowledge the strides we have made while recognizing the challenges that lie ahead. The Sustainable Development Goals provide a comprehensive framework for advancing gender equality, yet we are still far from achieving the 2030 Agenda. Despite these challenges, stories of resilience and empowerment abound, reflecting the indomitable spirit of women across the globe. Mrs. Puri's novel, Swallowing the Sun, offers a profound narrative that encapsulates this very essence. The story of Malati, a young girl from Maharashtra, is a testament to the strength and courage of women who defy societal norms and fight for their rights. Malati's journey from a small village school to becoming a pioneering lawyer in Bombay is a powerful reminder of the potential within every girl and woman.